You know it doesn't need to be perfect before you take that first step, right? All you need to know is your intention for where you want to end up. So if you're looking at doing something in your business or your life today and you're putting it off because you don't know all the steps along the way, what is the first step? What is one step that will get you closer to what you want? As long as you know what you want, as long as you know that end outcome that you desire and your intention for how you want to feel at that point. And then you trust and you take that first step. It's kind of like when you're out hiking and you're walking along. So this is a real story, happened to me a few weeks ago. So I'm on a new trail, got to the end of it, did what I wanted to do, was turning around to come back, and a little bit along there was a track that went off to the side. No signpost. It was a well-maintained trail though, and I thought, okay, we're going to give this a go, right? And if it starts to get really overgrown, we can turn back, right? Those were the options. And so I kept on going. The trail kept on going. I had no idea where I was going to end up. I had no idea how long it was. It was a weekend day, so I wasn't on a time constraint to get back from my morning work to show up in my studio to be available for clients. I could walk as long as the trail went, pretty much, which I did, as it turned out. Even there were pieces that were a little bit overgrown, and where the forest on either side was starting to merge a little bit closer than in other areas, and I kept on going because there was a set of footprints that would show up sporadically, depending on the ground, and they were going in the one direction. I thought, well, that person got to the end, right? They got somewhere, so I can keep going, trusting that this is all going to be okay, right? And it was. As it turned out, I had a beautiful walk, got to the end, still had no idea where I was. Thought, I'll go up to the top of the hill, up through the paddock with the cattle in it. I'll either be asked by the farmer why I'm trespassing. I can apologise. And I may have to come back and go back along the trail. Look, any option was okay. I was trusting that taking those steps, taking each step, was going to end up okay, because it was a beautiful sunny day. I was out to enjoy some fresh air, explore, have an adventure, which I certainly did, and get some exercise in the process. So bringing that back to you in your business and your work, what is it that you're putting off starting or taking that next step on because you're not sure, you don't have the whole lot mapped out? You don't need to know the whole staircase. You don't need to know what's at the end of that trail. All you need to know is it's safe to take this next step. I trust myself to take this next step because it is moving me in the direction I want to go in to get to the outcome I'm looking for. There you go. Take that next step. Stop waiting for it to be perfect.